at some point I was flailing my arms so much that I gave a girl a black eye. I thought I got into a fight, but I guess she walked into it.
Espresso podcast shot 295. What up, fam? It's the week where no one knows what's going on. No one knows if they're working or not. No one knows what to do, but it's Christmas break and it's the best week of the year. So, can we talk, please? Real quick before we get started. Upcoming shows, stand-up comedy shows, St. Louis, Missouri, January 25th at the end of the month at Helium Comedy Club downtown St. Louis. I heard that club goes crazy, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Get tickets at 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗕𝗓𝗓.com or get your tickets in the description of the podcast. And remember, every other podcast, Espresso podcast, is on my Patreon. So if you're like, why is he putting out a podcast just like every other week? It doesn't make sense. Half of them are on my Patreon because we gotta grow the Patreon. We gotta grow the Kiss Club because my life depends on it, actually. So Patreon is only $5 a month. Join. You get a podcast every other week that you're not gonna be able to hear anywhere else. You get a live stream every Sunday night, and those are literally the best part of my week. I'm not kidding when I say that. Every single one is crazy. Last live stream, I had to get up and walk away because it was so funny. And that's where all the secrets are. So if you want to know a little something, join the Patreon. Get on the live stream every Sunday night. It's sexy. Plus, we're homies on Patreon. Like, I talk to the Patreon Kiss Club, like, throughout the week. We just do. It just happens. And because we're all the same. We're all the same psycho. So, if you want to meet some other psychos, join Patreon. $5 a month. All merch. 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗕.com. Everything is 25% off. We're going to keep the sale going. 25% off when you enter FBOY at checkout. FBOY, all caps, no spaces at checkout for all the merch. Get something for somebody, you know? You forgot to give them a Christmas present? Send them a Feeling Glonky hoodie. They're perfect. They match everything. I made sure all my merch is a big deal to me. So... and I think it all looks pretty good. So check it out. How about my dad at the Indianapolis show seeing the I Suck on Toes merch and going, I don't like that one. But secretly he does. And remember to watch FBOY Island on the CW app. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. You can binge all of them in a row. I'm on seasons 2 and 3. But every season is fire. So check it out on the CW app. Streaming is free. The app is free. It's easy. You might have to watch a couple commercials. That was a big thing. Everybody was like, I haven't watched FBOY Island because of the commercials. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Commercials? Bro, I don't know if you've seen commercials lately. They're good. I can't wait to watch. I haven't watched cable TV in so long. When commercials come on, I'm like, oh yeah! They're kind of fun. But like, bro, not everything's going to be all commercial free and easy. Like, the app's free. You don't have to log in. Like, there's some shit you got to do sometimes. So I'm sorry about that, but that's the way the world works. So check it out. Okay. Now that that's over with, the Espresso question of the week. I had to make sure we were recording because it's my worst nightmare to do all that shit and not be recording. And it's happened so many times. Espresso question of the week. What's your worst New Year's Eve? What's your worst New Year's Eve experience? It seems like if your favorite holiday is New Year's Eve, I don't ever want to speak to you again. There's no way that's a thing. If there's somebody that's like, my favorite holiday is New Year's Eve, like, hats off for liking something that no one else likes, but I don't know how you do it. New Year's Eve sucks. There's never been one time where I was like, now that. Dude, actually, the only New Year's Eve I've really been happy with is when I stayed home. Me and my friend just stayed home and played like video games. We were like freshmen in high school. And the reason we stayed home is because my mom wouldn't let us go out. We're like, fuck. And it ended up being, it's the only one I remember. Like, yeah, I've gone to some parties and like, but they all suck. Dude, it's Loserville. I'd go to those big parties like, because like, okay, I go to them. It's like a last second thing. I know the guy. It's like, it's 11:30. People are like, come out. And I'm like, I'm not doing shit. I might as well get a fit off. And then I go there and I'm like, you guys are here? Oh my God. It smells like a fart, you know? You're just like, what? I remember last year, bro, I didn't think I was going out. So I ate everything in sight and just blew up the New Year's Eve party. Cause you know, when you're at a party and there's so many people there, you're like, dude, I can just fart everywhere. Like, who's going to blame it on me? Everybody's like, oh, I'm like, that's crazy. Whoever farted. Cause there's so many people there. I'm like, what are you going to do? Single me out? Like, you got to be crazy to point at me and think that I farted. Like, yo, how many people are here? How many drunk fat people are here that could have farted? Like, you know what I mean? You're not going to just look at me and be like, that guy farted. But that might be the best part of New Year's Eve parties. You can just fart everywhere. The silver lining of New Year's Eve, just fart. Cool. What'd you do on New Year's Eve? Just farted pretty much at this big party. It was a breath of fresh air, kind of. But yeah, that's what I do at New Year's Eve parties pretty much. And the best one ever is when I couldn't go. So yeah. The worst New Year's Eve experience I've ever had, this is when the switch flipped for me. When I was like, all right, I hate doing everything. It clicked. Like in my mind, my whole entire life, I was like, I hate doing everything. But I don't know if I'm not sure yet. And then one New Year's Eve, it happened. I was like, this is where I draw the line. And we all got an Uber. It was me and like 3 of my friends. We were meeting up with more friends. There was like a girl there that somebody liked. There's probably a girl there that like I was meeting up with, and like we got there. It wasn't our idea to do this. It was just like we were invited. So it was like, yeah, we don't have anything else to do. Let's just do it. Pulled up in the car. We're doing like a bar crawl on like New Year's Eve. You guys should come out, get an Uber, get all dressed up. Like we look kind of nice. Because on New Year's Eve, you're like, all right, I got to pull out the big guns. Whatever that is. A turtleneck, the big guns. Get in the car, get dropped off downtown. It's kind of cold. And I'm like, I don't want to do this at all. And I'm thinking that the whole day. And then we actually do it. And I'm like, fuck, I still don't want to do this. And then we get there and it's time to do this bar crawl. Here we go. It's like 10 p.m. And I get out of the car and I'm just like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I want to do this. And my friend is like, what do you mean, dude? We did all this and we got here. And dude, and I just started crying. He's like, you're crying right now. And I was like, I know. I don't want to do this. You ever not want to do something so bad you start crying? My friend was like, what the fuck? All right. So we just like, we went back and just played video games. God damn, is there anything better than that? I might be a loser, but deep down, I think everyone thinks like this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to do anything. It's because you're introverted. No, like maybe, but I've never regretted not doing something. I'm like, wow, you know, like that saved my ass. I don't know. That's just me maybe, but that was a bad one. But it quickly turned around because I was like, I'm not going on a bar crawl. I'm not doing it. But what's your worst New Year's Eve experience? Let's talk.
Probably celebrating New Year's Eve being alone is my worst experience ever because of many circumstances happened that year, and it's kind of sad that's gonna happen again this New Year's Eve.
Oh, that sounded so sad.
Probably celebrating New Year's Eve being alone is my worst experience ever.
Nah, bro. You know what it is? That's the best experience ever. You just gotta like believe in yourself. Oh man, I don't mean to kick you when you're down, but like, yeah, just like do something, you know? It's me being alone every New Year's Eve and someone FaceTime calling me at 11:59 like, where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, dude, you think, hey, people that FaceTime people at 11:59 on New Year's Eve, you think we can hear you? You ever get a FaceTime? Dude, I get FaceTime calls all the time and I'm like, you really think I'm going to be able to understand you? They're like at a party FaceTiming and then I feel rude. I don't want to just hang up. I'm like, bro, I can't fucking hear you. Yeah, right. Are you serious? When people, dude, I don't really know. I wish I could disable FaceTime on my phone. Even when it's like my sister FaceTiming me for the first ring, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. No way. No way I'm about to pick this. I look like shit. I have my shirt on. I'm sitting down, so I look even shittier because, you know, you can't sit down without a shirt on. I look like crap. I don't care if you're Rocky, bro. You look like crap. I don't know what are we talking about? Like, it's so abrupt. I'm like, what if she's going to ask me something then I'm going to have to like come up with an answer. God damn it. Then I pick up and I'm like, hello. Farting and shit before I pick up. I'm the devil. But then I pick up and I'm like, hey, and it's always like the best call of my life. But like, people FaceTime at the work. Hey, I want you to meet up. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I have no idea what you're saying. The phone's breaking up. I can't hear the people. Like, whatever I'm saying isn't hitting because the timing's all off and shit. I'm like, bro, just fucking text me. What? Don't be an 11:59 New Year's Eve FaceTimer. You guys are stupid. Anyway, guy who has no soul. Sorry about you, dog. But I'm telling you, being alone on New Year's Eve is where it's at. Just saying. Let's keep going.
Last year, I decided to go to Miami live with the guy I was seeing who clearly has an alcohol problem. But anyway, we're outside of live. We find out we have to pay $500 to get in. Well, not the women, the men.
That's crazy to me that that's still a thing. Women in free, guys, $700. I'm like, this is so psycho that we're still doing this.
And then there's this Instagram hottie doctor. I think his name is Dr. Mike. I think I was the only person to recognize him. Walks in like he's the fucking president, waving his hands. Everybody has no idea who this man is. Which I should have known from there was going to be a fucking weird night. Yep. So we get into live. The dude I'm seeing loved red wine. Now, all night.
So you're seeing me, okay.
This fucking guy was drunk off red wine, just spilling red wine on everybody.
That's me.
Especially me.
That's me.
Every time he'd go dancing, and he'd turn around, boom, red wine in my face. And then he starts talking to girls in front of me, dancing with the red wine, spilling red wine all over them. I find a bar stool at this point, and I'm just chilling at the bar, trying not to get red wine all over me. What does he do? Boom. Fucking knocks me off the bar stool, puddle of wine down my dress.
Bye. Gotta go. See you never. Happy New Year, bitch. I'm not seeing you ever again. That is a problem, though. I was drinking red wine when I was out, and like, God, I should do a show and tell for this. But you know that Dodgers jersey that I always used to wear? It's not wearing that ever again, bro. There's red wine spilled all over it. I will fuck everything up. But I don't want to drink anything else if I'm going out. I haven't drank in like, I can't tell you when the last time I drank was. And it's great. I wake up and I'm like, wow, all right, cool. Welcome to the world when you stop drinking. I don't know why. Probably because I'm just busy. I don't want to be like the no fun guy that's always talking about not drinking. But like, I don't know, dude. It's just way better. I don't think I really need to be like on something either. You know, when I'm out, like I think I'm better just straight up. Can remember my words and stuff. You know what I mean. But yeah, if I was gonna drink and go out, I would drink wine because it's easy and it looks like better. You always got something in your hand. I don't really know what to do with my hands ever. So when I have a glass, it's like, yeah, I got something to do. I don't want to drink straight up like vodka or tequila either. It just feels too like, it feels like it's going to like ruin my fucking life. You know, you take a shot, dude. If I took 2 shots of tequila right now, I'd be drunk till 2025. But wine is chill, it's cool, but the problem is that when I'm anywhere doing anything, drunk or not, I spill shit. If I'm at when I eat, like I need to be in the privacy of my own home. I will make a mess. Bro, I was eating with chopsticks the other day. Dude, me with chopsticks. Holy shit. Rice everywhere. Can't pick anything up. Dude, I almost started eating with my hands, which would have been okay. Better than chopsticks, dude. There was shit everywhere. But just when I eat, bro, I am just so goddamn hungry. I don't care about the rules. I'm like, I just need to eat now. Oh my God. You guys should see my car. My car right now is disgusting. It's all food. It's all food. Everything in my car that's a mess. Dude, there's I wish I could show and tell this, but there's on my floor mat in the passenger seat, there's just rotisserie chicken grease, and it's been there for 6 months. I don't care about car washes. Like everybody's car is pretty gross. My car is, this is how it's going to be. Like people that get car washes and clean the inside of their car and outside of their car all the time, you're bored. I got too much shit to do to just, I'm going to stop off and get a car wash. Like, dude, come on, man. It might be twice in my life where I've been like, yo, that car's really clean. I might have said that twice, but every car to me is just like, yeah, it's good. But yeah, dude, don't be a red wine guy at the bar. Even though I am, don't be him. It's a mess. You'll ruin all your clothes. Plus, I don't think you can get red wine out, or is that a myth? Ever since I was a kid, that's what I heard. Don't spill red wine on it. I think it's a myth. But it's still in my baseball jersey, so we don't know. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, so I was at a New Year's Eve party with a bunch of couples. It was like 10 couples. And I was married at the time. And the couple that was hosting the party, they asked me, they said they had redecorated their master bedroom. And I used to be, I used to work for a home builder in the design center. So they're like, we want to show it to you, show you everything that we've done. And I'm like, sure, absolutely. Next thing I know, they take me in their room. They lock the door.
Yo.
I'm not talking like the regular door lock at the bottom. There's like that top lock at the top. He's locked that. And the wife's trying to make out with me, and then he's trying to make out with me, and then they're asking me for a threesome, and they're telling me how they've been wanting it for so long. We had been friends for like 7 years.
No.
Our kids were friends. It was
not
super
anymore.
Weird. I'm like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, let me out of here. And they like would not let me out right away. I'm like trying to get out, but it was like that top lock, and I'm 5'3", so I couldn't reach it.
No.
And I had to like scream, like, let me out of here. My ex-husband, who was my husband at the time, was outside, had no idea what was going on. That party was crazy. Definitely my craziest New Year's Eve experience by far.
So they tried to rape you. Got it. Hey, people that want to have threesomes, like, can you just be like, it's not going to be easy. Because nobody really wants to. Like I'm not gonna lie. If I was asked to be in a threesome, I'd be like, no. Because I don't know what to do, bro. Like I just like normal shit, bro. You've never had a threesome? No. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even really like. I don't even really like the thought of it. I'm like, there's gonna be like you're gonna be the odd man out. There's going to be one person that doesn't really know what to do. Come on, man. Tell me one threesome that's like gone smoothly. Every guy that's like, I've had a threesome, I'm like, okay, yeah. And it was probably so fucking awkward that like, I would start laughing. That's my problem. When shit is like people are trying too hard to be like sexy and shit, dude, I will die laughing and be like, "Will you just shut up?" Dude, this girl I used to date, she like had a bunch of like she had like lingerie, and I was like looking through her closet one time, and I was like, "Whoa, you have that?" I wasn't trying to be weird, but I was like, "You've never said anything about this, like what?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna wear that around you because you'd literally start laughing." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." Cause like, dude, come on, get real. Like, when are you gonna throw on some sexy shit and just walk my way? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking dumb, but I am dumb. So yeah, she's right. But people that want to have threesomes, will you just fucking calm down? Like, you're not gonna get your threesome with like your wild card pick. Like, ooh, they'd be good. You're not gonna get that person. You're gonna get like a bad guy. You're gonna get a rat. Because they're gonna like, you have to wait for the threesome. You have to wait for somebody to come to you and be like, "I want to have a threesome," and you're like, "Okay, let's do it then." But you can't just reach out to somebody and lock the door behind them. You spaz. Creepy bitch. Anytime a door's locked, I'm like, all right, this is weird. Bro, if there's somebody in my apartment and I lock the door, I feel weird. I'm just like, I don't want somebody to come in here or anything. It feels so like permanent when you lock a door. It could be me and one of my homies in my apartment. I lock the door and I wouldn't look at them because I didn't want it to be any weirder. Dude, locking it, especially if you have a girl over and you lock the door, like, I'm like, sorry, I'm a monster. Like, I don't mean anything by it, and you're actually sleeping on the couch tonight, and yeah, but I feel like I should apologize for locking the door. I didn't mean anything by that. Dude, locking a door is super creep no matter how you do it. There's no normal way to lock a door in your house. Yo, the forced threesome. I wonder if did you ever tell your husband? That'd be crazy. If I had a wife and somebody tried to get her in a threesome and didn't tell me, I'd be like, So, loser of the year award goes to, let's keep going.
First off, you have to come to the Chicago, Wisconsin area for a comedy show. I've been dying to see your comedy. But anyways, I digress.
I love you.
So I was...
And I will, if I knew what Chicago, Wisconsin area was. What is that? They're pretty far apart. You mean Midwest? Because I love the Midwest.
19 when I went to a house party. And at this time, I was a lightweight because it was my first time drinking. I drank a couple wine coolers and vodka. And I got so fucked up that I guess I started crawling on the floor.
Yeah.
After crawling around on the floor, I was also screaming, crying, kicking, and throwing up.
Yeah.
I was kind of in and out, kind of almost blacked out, but at some point of the night, and I was definitely blacked out at this point, at some point, I was flailing my arms so much that I gave a girl a black eye. I thought I got into a fight, but I guess she walked into it, and I got a picture of what her blacked eye looked like. And I felt so bad. But now I know that if I'm ever drunk, I definitely can give a punch or two. So that's probably my worst New Year's Eve experience. I find it more funny, but...
Yeah. You're like me. When I get like drunk, I think I get like too wild. You know, like all of a sudden the room we're in isn't big enough. Like I take up too much space, and I will like do some shit. Like I'll pinch you or some shit, and you'll be like, "Stop," and I'll do it again. Stop, and I'll do it again. That's when I'm like, okay, I need to stop. I actually do need to like go in the other room. But like for some reason it's funny. Like, you know, like you'll laugh and say stop, and I'm like, but she laughed, so I'll do it again. Dude, the arm flailing. What does that mean though? Because I can do this thing with my arm where I can like rotate it like all the way in a circle. It's like it's like my talent. I've got the worst talents, man. Hold on, let me try to do it real quick. Look at that. Look at that. That's a windmill. I've got two talents. You know how people like, no one's ever been like, you're so talented. Like if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, you don't really know what talent is then. I think it's crazy when that's got to be the number one compliment. You're so talented. No one's ever said that to me. I've got two talents. I can do that with my arm and automatically give somebody a black eye like she can. And this is my actual talent. I can eat anything. I can eat it. I can bong. I realize that. After I bonged the cocktail sauce that's like spicy, very spicy, I can bong anything. I can eat anything. Anything's on the table. I'll eat it. I think I could eat a live fish and swallow it whole live. Yep. And then it would just be in my stomach and I'd be like, cool. And I'd shit it out and I'd be like, how'd you like that? That's my talent. I can flail my arm in a circle. Like that's my power, or I can eat anything. Other people are like really good at like trade skills. Like they can do voices. They can cut hair. Like I can just eat everything. That's it. I want to break free. I want to break free. 5 more. Let's keep going.
Bro, no joke. I legit spent New Year's worrying about death because of some guy named Justin Nunley. Don't tell him I said that.
Hold on. What did he just say?
Bro, no joke. I legit spent New Year's worrying about death because of some guy named Justin Nunley. Don't tell him I said that.
I have no idea who Justin Nunley is. Should I? Is it Justin Danger Nunley? I don't know, bro. We might be going the wrong way on this one. 1.9 million. Oh, this guy. Dude, I see this guy he has 1.9 million followers. Oh my God. You ever watching a TikTok video and you're watching it and all of a sudden it goes to a guy and it's like a, what do you call that shit? On TikTok videos where you like duet it. I forget what it's called, but he was like popping up on my For You page every second. And I was like, oh, that's this guy, Justin Nunley. I don't know what he's talking about, but how about when someone's telling a story and they name drop somebody, or they're like, I went to go see this guy, or I met this guy at a party, and they're like, have you heard of him? And I'm like, I'm 0 for 500. Maybe I might be like 4 for 2,000 in my life on that. Have you heard of him? I'm like, no, never. How does everyone know everybody and everything about everything? I'm like, I don't know shit. Have you seen that movie? I'm like, how the fuck have you guys watched so many movies? Honestly, I'm looking into your eyes right now. How have you watched that many movies? Just like, I'm not saying it's bad, but like, I'm just wondering when did you find it's crazy to me. You've never seen that? No. You don't know who that is? How would I know? I think I know like 2% of things. I don't know. Crazy to me. Yeah, we met that guy at that place. Have you heard of him? Absolutely not. Unless it's like Eminem or like Beyonce. Like I have no idea. Or like Doug Flutie. Unless it's like Brett Favre. I'd name like 52 Packers players. I don't know them. Unless it's like Brett Favre, Antonio Freeman, Dorsey Levens, Bubba Franks, Clay Matthews, Charles Woodson, Desmond Howard. I just keep going, dude. I don't know. Love the Packers. Let's keep going. I don't know shit.
Hi, Benedict. Love you, by the way.
I love you.
But my worst New Year's was actually last year. My boyfriend at the time, we were together for like 5 months. He told me he couldn't come to New Year's Eve with my family because his dad was in the hospital.
Okay.
He told me what hospital his dad was in. I called the hospital to, send flowers or something because, it was New Year's Eve. Come to find out, his dad was not in the hospital and he lied to me. So that was fun.
Ooh. Damn. See, all right. Here's how we're going to do this. The guy just didn't want to upset you because he didn't want to do anything on New Year's. I can relate. I'm not saying he's right. Obviously, you just got to tell the truth all the time because you always lose when you lie. I do anyway. I've never successfully lied. I'll start lying and be like, you know what? Fuck it. Never mind. I don't know how to say this to you. I just don't want to go. Like I'll come clean halfway through a lie and be like, I don't want to do it. But he just didn't want to upset you. But he ended up upsetting you so much more. But you know what I mean? Like you just got to see the big picture there. Like he didn't want to do anything on New Year's. It's not that he didn't like you. He just might not have been feeling it. And he was like, my dad's in the hospital. Just to smooth one over on you because he didn't want to see you get upset. I guess that is some pussy shit though. That's some bitch shit. Like I guess if you don't want to do something, just straight tell them. But then they're going to hate you. It's kind of a lose-lose. Like, and he just rolled the dice thinking he could get away with it. I don't know, man. Or, I mean, unless he did something on New Year's Eve that was like, he did some shit, like not with you, then that guy is a piece of shit. But like, if anybody invites me over or invites me out on New Year's Eve this year, I'm going to say no. Nope. Even if it's somebody I love, I'll be like, no, not at all. Because there's just no better feeling to me than just sitting, just ordering food to go to your apartment on New Year's Eve by yourself. Yep, that's it. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. So I can relate. But if you know what I mean? I guess if you don't want to do something, just tell him. I feel like people get so upset if you tell them you don't want to do something though. So like that's where I understand his thinking. But I guess he just can't. I don't want to go. I'm going to start saying that in the mirror I don't want to go. Maybe I need to get out. Maybe I need to try some new things. Maybe.
All right. So my worst New Year's Eve experience, I was probably like 16, right?
Yeah, nice.
Just started drinking alcohol.
This one's
the
going to
first
be
time.
bad.
My parents didn't know. And I went to my friend.
Can we just why the soap opera music in the background? Oh shit, Bold and the Beautiful's on. Let me send in my voice message real quick.
Friend's house. We drank like so much vodka.
Hold on, it's making it sad. It's making it sad and it's not sad. Hold on.
All right, so my worst New Year's Eve experience, I was probably like 16, right? Just started drinking alcohol for the first time. My parents didn't know. And I went to my friend's house. We drank like so much vodka.
So
like
dramatic.
So much fucking vodka.
This is so dramatic.
And we went to open her window because we were so drunk and like just sweating. And we opened the window and her entire air conditioning fell out the window.
No way.
Like, literally opened the window. Her whole air conditioning unit fell out.
That's some drunk shit.
Her mom ran up the stairs so fast to just completely yell at us. We were 16. I'm 30. It was still the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Top 5.
Yeah. There. That's how you end a voice message. Fuck. I thought air conditioning units only fell out of windows in movies, aka Happy Gilmore, because that's the only movie I've seen. But that's some drunk shit. You know, only stuff like that happens when you're like high or drunk. You're like, oh, dude, the whole air conditioning unit fell out of the window. Yeah, and then your mom yelled at you when you were drunk. Oh my God, I wonder how that went. Did she know? Yeah, she knew, because you can smell it. And if you're 16 drinking alcohol, you were drinking like some like weird Smirnoff flavored shit. And you can smell that through a wall. Smirnoff passion fruit, can still smell it. I can smell it at the liquor store. Maybe every voice message should have like an instrumental in the background now, because that was hitting. I was like, somebody better not have died during this, because I'll cry now. Yeah, the time you got caught drinking. Maybe that's an espresso question. Did I ever get? I don't know if I ever got caught. Every time when I was in a place where I could get caught drinking, like under 21, I always had like an escape plan. Every time I enter a room or a party, I was like, okay, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go in the bathroom, and there's a window in the bathroom, and I can like, as anything goes when the cops are there, you know? So if the cops showed up to a party, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go in the bathroom. There's a window in the bathroom. I'm going to kick out the screen, because it doesn't matter. I'm running from the cops. I'm going to kick out the screen. I'll Venmo you $30 to buy a new screen. And I'm gone. I always had a plan. Dude, the whole AC unit coming out of the window is insane. I just don't know how those AC units work. There's 2 in my apartment in LA, and I have no idea what is happening. I'm like, how does this make the air cold? I've got a lot of questions about shit like that. You ever just look at a power outlet and think, huh? I can just plug everything in here and it works? Doesn't make sense. All right, let's keep going.
All right. Also, it's me again. Hi, Benny.
She's back.
Second worst New Year's Eve. I went to the beach, same year, 16 years old, first year of drinking.
The music.
Right? I went to the beach with my friends, rented a beach house.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach.
Hanging out with the fam, like whatever, having a good time. I got so fucked up.
Who are you? I love you.
Straight liquor. I threw up in the sink.
Love that.
Violently. And my best friend, I mean, I was fully blacked out, obviously. My best friend, she came in. God bless her. Olivia. Amazing. We love you.
Whenever you say God bless somebody, they did something fucked, or they're just so dumb.
Came in and she scooped my fucking vomit out of the sink with her palms. Literally went in, palmed my puke out of the sink. And our best friend's mom, whose beach house it was, she was like trying to come in and see. It was just like, oh, are you guys okay? Whatever. She literally looked in and she saw us scooping my goddamn puke out of the sink and ladling it with our palms.
Ladling it. I think I'd be down with that. Like if somebody I loved threw up, I'd let them throw up in my hands. Cause it's like warm, you know, like it's not that bad. Like just, I'm down for that. Dude, that's a real ass homie, but how chunky was your throw up is all I want to know. It can't go down the drain. I know it's probably got one of the. Oh yeah, okay. Throw up is pretty thick, isn't it? Oh. What was it? I need the deets on the throw up. Can you tell me what you ate that day? What was the last thing I threw up? But I'll never eat it again. What's the last thing I threw up? Salmon? Bro, I had a bad episode with salmon. I told you guys this, but I ate candied salmon. Candied salmon. I saw it and I was like, I really like salmon and candy. So what is that? They're like, it's good. Bro, I ate it. I threw up for a whole day. Whole day. The whole night, just peeing out of my butt and just throwing up. And when I throw up, dude, it is, if you don't throw up like violently, fuck off. You know, if you throw up like gentle, you're an idiot. Just let it rip. If you're going to throw up, like I want to see it spray. When I throw up in a toilet, I'm like, that was like if you hit a fire hydrant with your car and it's like, that's my throw up. And that's how it should always be. But if you like, I think I would ladle somebody throw up with my hands if I loved them enough. Kind of warm, kind of tangy. Takes your fingerprints off. All that stomach acid, you got no fingerprints after. Whoops. Last one.
I'm finishing this story, bitch. So
I love you.
She ladled my vomit.
Yo, you got to leave a voice message every week, whoever this is, because you're fire.
Into the toilet with her bare hands. And her mom saw me do it. It was so mortifying. And it was such a crazy, like, New Year's Eve moment of, like, 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds just vomiting and throwing up. And she just respectfully saw us do it. And what a queen of a mom. She cleaned it up and tucked us all in because she was an angel baby.
Oh.
And she was like, this is your New Year's Eve as 16-year-olds, and I'm going to respect that. So, yeah, sorry. This was like a 35-part story.
No, I like it.
I love you, Benny. I'm sorry. I'm drunk. I love you.
I love you too. Now throw up in my hands. That's insane. What a mom. What a mom that just gets it. Hey, this is all I'm going to say. That was the last voice message. But if this is all I'm going to say on New Year's Eve, if somebody's dead from drinking and you want them to love you forever, this is what you do. You clean them up. You might have to change their clothes, put them in something comfy, put a blanket over them, and here's the key. Plug their phone in right next to their stupid drunk head. And then go do whatever you got to do. But they'll wake up and be like, oh my God, my phone's charged. Bro, that's the number one feeling of all time. If you're down bad and you wake up and you're, oh my God, I got so much shit to do today and I'm drunk. And oh my, where's my, but your phone's charged. You're like, okay, I can do it. But if your phone's on 7%, you're like, no! It's the worst feeling. How about when you charge your phone, it doesn't really charge, you know? Just a normal night. It's a Wednesday. Go to bed, plug your phone in, out in 6 seconds, because that's how we sleep on the Espresso pod. If you're not falling asleep in 8 seconds, you're not tired enough. People that can't fall asleep, do more shit. I fall asleep in 3 seconds because one, I want to die. And two, I'm so tired. When I lay down, bro, it's all bets are off. I'm supposed to text you. Dude, when I lay down, see you never. When I lay down, it's a wrap. And cut. Right when I go to gone. But I'll plug my phone in. Dude, I have zero energy. When I'm in my bed, bro, I can't do anything. Like it takes everything I have to set my alarm. You know, why is that? Is it just because you're laying down and tired? I don't know how people like get work done in their bed, dude. I can't move my finger when I try to set my alarm. So everything is so exhausting. I have to like email somebody real quick or like, you know, just like form a sentence to send to someone before I go to bed, dude. I'm like fighting for my life to send that shit. It's so hard. I don't know how anybody does it, but like when you go to charge your phone and it fake charges all night, you plug it in, but it's one of those chargers where you gotta flip your charger. You know what I mean? Like only one side of the charging thing works. You're like, what the fuck? How's this even a thing? And you plug it in and you think it's charging, but it's not. And you wake up and your phone's on 8%. You're like, God damn it! And you gotta like secretly charge your phone. You're like sporadically charge your phone the whole day. You're like, well, I'm going to be in this room for 14 minutes, so I better charge my phone for 12. And your phone just the whole day is willy-nilly on 18%, just surviving. Bro, horrible day. All right, that was the Espresso question of the week. Dear Diary. I don't know what's going on, but I'm addicted to Subway. I know I said it on the last podcast. But it got worse. When I was in Indianapolis, I was there from Saturday till maybe a week. Saturday to Saturday? That sounds about right. Dude, I think. When was Christmas? I don't know what's going on with all that. I was there for a little over a week. I had Subway every single day. Every day. And it wasn't just like a healthy sub. Dude, there's a couple nights I'd get them. And who's buying it? This is crazy. I talk about Subway maybe on like 75% of my podcast. I just cannot get over it. I saw somebody in Subway get a 6-inch sub. For some reason, that makes the least amount of sense to me ever. 6-inch sub? Get a foot long, eat the other half later. I want Subway right now. But there are a couple nights where like I was like, I gotta have a meatball sub. I don't know why I gotta have a meatball sub. I got a meatball sub. And I was like, let's see if it's still hitting the same. It's way better. And then I was like, you know what? I used to get chicken bacon ranch. Let's do that. But I wouldn't get ranch, obviously, because I'm not a monster. But I am a bitch. So I'd get the C bitch, chicken bacon. But I'd get less bacon too. I just get 2 strips on the chicken, lettuce, tomato. And then like they have Chipotle sauce, bro. Hey, give me a little razzle dazzle, chief. You know what I mean? When they put the mustard on there, give me something sexy. If you make a sandwich and you don't put the mustard on like a gay man, I don't want the sandwich anymore. Give me a swirl. Give me a zigzag. Hey, give me a money sign. I think if I made 10 sandwiches in my life, 9 of them had a money sign and mustard on them. Fuck. If you're making a sandwich and the sauce you put on it is not something fun, I don't want the sandwich anymore. Sorry. But no, Subway is hitting. And like as I kept going, I got it every day. As I kept going to Subway, I would keep getting more shit. Like it started with a meatball sub. Then I got a chicken bacon ranch. Then I got like a cookie. I don't eat all the cookie. And then, dude, by the end of the week, I was getting like drinks. I was getting chips. I was getting 6 cookies, 2 footlongs. I will mow down 2 footlongs. My mouth is a wood chipper with Subway. One after the other. Clockwork. 2 footlongs, bro. Like nothing happened either. I'm going to Subway right after this podcast. That shit is banging. Anyway. The oatmeal raisin cookies at Subway. Shut the fuck up. Ew, oatmeal raisin. No. If you know cookies, oatmeal raisin is it. Final answer. Story ends there, people. Oh, Dear Diary, my Indianapolis show was lit. I didn't know how it was going to go. And that's part of the reason why I started eating Subway so much. Like, there were 3 days until the show. I was planning all my shit, like getting it ready, you know, getting the set ready, going to hitting different mics and shows, trying to get, you know, it's a lot of pressure because one, I haven't headlined in like a while. Like I do a lot of stand up, but it's always like 15-minute sets, you know, but now I got to do 45 minutes. So I'm like, got to get my shit together, dude. Because my worst fear of all time is being up there and forgetting where I am. In my set, I've had so many dreams where I forget and I'm on stage and I'm like, oh shit, what am I supposed to, what's next? Bro. And it's happened in real life too. Yeah. Because like this is the golden rule of comedy for me. And I've talked to some other people about this and it's the same for them. Anytime you do a show and like your girlfriend's there or your family's there, you're going to bomb. And one time I did a show and my girlfriend came to it at the time and I forgot everything I was going to say. And I went back off stage. I was like, I don't know. And I just went out the door and then I came back in like I restarted it. And for some reason it like the crowd was like, okay, that was funny. And I was like, all right. So I just like in that panic, I remembered what I was supposed to say, but like, thank God. But yeah, golden rule of comedy. You're going to bomb if anyone you like is there. So I'm doing the show in Indianapolis and everyone I know is there. So I'm like, I got a crush. So that's a lot of pressure. So I'm spiraling all week because I'm nervous and I started getting Subway. Because baby's not going to drink. Gross. I'm not going to, what else am I going to do? I'm not going to smoke. So what am I going to do? I'm going to eat meatball subs because it makes me feel good. And I'm doing that tonight. I'm about to go get a meatball sub right now. I'm going to walk my happy ass right down the street, Hollywood Boulevard Subway, and get a meatball sub. But the show is lit. If you came to the Indianapolis show, thank you so much. I'm never going to forget it. It was one of the best nights of my life. It was exhausting because I forgot how hard it is to do 2 shows in a row. I can't imagine how people do 5. I'll figure it out one day. But for now, I'm like, yo, that was a lot of, like, imagine, like, you do a whole show and then you have to do it all over again. In between shows, I was like, yo, I got to stay focused. And like, everybody's there that you know, and you just want to say hi and blah, blah, blah. It was tough, but, you know, fuck it. But thank you for coming. It was one of the best nights of my life ever. And everybody that showed up, bro, thanks for saying hi. That means a lot to me. Thanks for getting the pics. I'll see you in St. Louis. And it's gonna go even harder. Every time it just gets better and better. So I can't wait. Thank you, Indianapolis. See you soon, St. Louis. Show and tell. All right, I love this is just this one's for me. I love like I love uniforms. I love alternate uniforms. NBA, NFL. I fucking love it for some reason. I don't know, the number style, fonts. I love all of that shit. And I love secondary logos, not the main logo. Like, you know how the Colts or like the fucking whatever your hometown football team has their logo and then they have like an alternate logo. I love the alternate because it's like, it's a little hornier. It's a little kinkier. And you're like, oh, there's just something about it that and I went to a thrift store and I found this hat. Have you ever seen the Bulls alternate logo. Look at this masterpiece with the horns. This type of shit makes me drool. I love this. And I had to buy it. And I had to show you guys. But there's this thrift store in Indianapolis that I went to on Christmas Eve. That was probably the best day ever. Like when I saw everybody at the Indianapolis show, that was fun. But the best day ever, Christmas Eve. I just woke up, worked out. So got the bullshit out of the way, worked out, and then all day I'm just shopping. I go to a thrift store and they have this and some purple camo pants. I'm like, that's all I need. Best day of my life. Did I get Subway? Yes, I did. It was 5:55. Subway closed at 6, and you bet your sweet ass I walked in there. Got a meatball sub and 3 cookies and a lemonade, and ate it in the car while listening to Hillary Duff. Best day of my life. Okay, cringe moment of the week. Cringe moment of the week. All right, so I was in LA. I'm working out at this Gold's Gym. It's a new Gold's Gym. Half of it's outside. I hate to be I workout guy on the podcast, but like, dude, I do. So like, you should too. I don't like working out. I hate it, but you got to do it. Because I'm trying to be hot. If you're not trying to be hot a little bit, I mean, come on. So yeah, I work out. Go to this Gold's Gym. Everybody's hot there. Everybody's under 30. I'm like, yo, what? I'm trying to I kind of get blown away a little bit. I'm like, yo, shit, dude. I better like be on my game. Thank God I'm wearing like decent looking workout stuff. Cause like when people work out, it's like their first year of working out, and they're kind of like, they try hard. So they get their fits off at the gym. Maybe it's an LA thing, but dudes are getting their fits off. I'm like, I would wear that to the mall, and he's working out in it. Girls are full beat, bro. They got all their makeup on, eyelashes on. I'm like, yo, where am I right now? So I got the cropped Espresso merch on, Espresso hoodie. BenedictPolizzi.com, 25% off when you type in FBOY at checkout. The Espresso merch is by far my favorite because it just looks so good on a hoodie. Cropped it, wear it to the gym. Got some Jordan shorts on, normal shit, dude. I wear the same thing to work out every single day. I've worn the same thing for 4 years to work out. I don't get my fits off. Maybe shoes. Maybe I'll like buy some like $120 workout shoes. I go in there and I'm like, damn, I better like work hard because like people are we're in here. People are wearing shit they got for Christmas in there. I'm like, yo. So I'm doing my thing. I'm getting a little sweaty, and you start to get sweaty when you're working out. You're like, oh, I'm going hard. Guy comes up to me and he goes, hey. I'm like, oh God. Like I immediately think I'm in trouble because anytime anyone talks to me, I think I'm in trouble. He goes, so you're just gonna lose every year on that show? Cringe moment of the week. Dude, he really starts asking me about it. He's like, bro, you just gonna lose every year? Why don't you didn't think to like change something up on season 3? I was like, yo, you know way too much, and like being funny with him, but he was like serious. He was like, dude, no, for real. Like you couldn't, like you get this close every time. Why don't you just, and I was like, bro, I was a whole F-boy this year. I changed it up. And we start like, but then he starts like laughing and shit, and like we start having a good time. But he was just like, God damn, dude, can you just? That's the type of interaction I love, though. Like if I see somebody out in public and they recognize me and say what's up, like I want you to be like crazy. I don't want you to be like, bro, I'm just a normal fuck, Just like you can talk shit. It's funny to me, but I do love when people say, hey. Like if somebody says what's up, like I love you. I will hug you. Maybe kiss you too. Only if you're a dude though. But if you say what's up to me in public, I love you forever. What else happened? Cringe moment of the week. Okay, I was in a plane coming to LA. Every time he says coming, he thinks of bad things, and I'll never be mature, but it happens every time when someone says come. It happens every time when I say it too. There were 2 flight attendants. I was in the aisle on my flight, and I was like, okay, damn, that sucks. Because I never know. When I book a flight, I'm just like, I don't know what seat. Like, just fucking put me in a seat. They all suck. I don't care. You know, you're picking a flight, and it's like, do you want to be in the back? Do you want to be in the middle? Do you want to upgrade? This seat's $16. This one's $29. This one's $35. I'm like, just fucking put me in the free seat. They all suck. I could be the pilot in the captain's chair, and I'd be like, this fucking sucks. So I just pick a random ass seat. They put me in the aisle, and I'm like, yo, that sucks that I'm in the aisle, because every time I'm in the aisle on a plane, the stewardesses just beat the shit out of me. Doesn't matter if they're walking by, dude. If my knee is this much, if my knee is this much in the aisle, it's getting dislocated by the drink cart. Dude, they don't give a shit. It's crazy to me, dude. A flight attendant will just kick the shit out of your foot. And I'm like, yo, dude, I'm sorry my shoelace was in the aisle. Dislocated shoulder, torn ACL. What happened? Oh, I just took a Delta flight. Dude, the drink cart, they literally ran over my foot with the drink cart. And didn't even look back. I was like, Jesus. Oh my God, man. But yeah, that's that. And before we took off, I took a picture of 2 flight attendants that were on the plane, and I was like, the look of 2 flight attendants that are gonna beat the trash out of me with the drink cart. And I posted it on my story on Instagram, and I got the free Wi-Fi on the plane, and during the flight, one of them DMs me and goes, whoops, not that being me. And I was like, bring the drink cart over to seat 29F and pour coffee on my head. Please. But even that, thanks for saying what's up. It is crazy though, dude. Flight attendants will beat the shit out of you. What else? Cringe moment of the week. So I wasn't in my LA apartment for like however many days. I was in Indianapolis, like 9 days or something like that. And I come back to the apartment thinking everything's going to be fine and dandy, because I actually left it in a good... I was like, I cleaned some shit up. Like, I'm going to be happy when I get home. Bro, I get home, and I don't know if I'm stupid or deaf or what, but I sit down at my computer, and dude, something's just chirping. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Time to find it. Like, at first, this is how dumb I am. At first, I thought it was a cricket outside, and I was like, that's a loud cricket. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, well, that's coming from the living room, like where I am right now. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, that's my computer's making that noise. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, oh. And I look up on Google, MacBook chirping sound. And it's like, that means your MacBook, when you installed the RAM memory in your MacBook, it wasn't installed correctly. Beep, beep, beep. And I'm like, I never fucking did that. So I don't know what that's talking about. Now I got to take my whole ass computer to the Apple store. Beep, beep, beep. And then like I take a shower and it hits me. I'm like, that's my fucking smoke detector. How can I, when you hear a sound, you're like, where is that coming from? And then So I'm doing 1,200 different things. I gotta leave that like I'm in a hurry, bro. I'm mad. A hurry. You ever been in a hurry so much where you just got to do this like 4 times during your I gotta hurry for 5 hours. I gotta stay on task. I can't have any ADHD. I just gotta go crazy. I gotta be locked in, focused. And I did this so many times during my hurry hours. And I had to like give myself a self-talk. I was like, stay locked in, you dumbass. So I didn't have time to mess with the smoke detector. So I'm doing all this shit in my apartment. Every 5 seconds, beep, beep, beep. I'm like, dude. I'm like, of course I have one of these smoke detectors right now. I guess the battery was going out. I don't know. So I'm like, I gotta leave. I come back to my apartment. I hit a Walgreens. I get the 9-volt battery. We're good. I'm gonna change this before I blow my head off. Open up the smoke detector. Smoke detectors piss me off, dude. I'd rather have my whole goddamn place burned down. I'm like, why is this so annoying? Hey, smoke detectors, fucking plug them in so we don't have to change the batteries. And how come everyone's is done? Oh my God, dude. Has the smoke detector ever fucking worked and saved someone's life? I kind of think no. Because Jesus, dude. And then obviously this happens. It can never go right. I open the smoke detector, change the battery, fucking lock it back in. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, dude. Okay, maybe that was like the final beep that confirmed that the battery's in. We're good to go. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, there's no fucking way that the smoke detector, I changed the battery in the smoke detector and it's still gonna beep. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't know about smoke detectors. I don't have smoke detector knowledge. Jesus Christ, bro. So I take a shower because I'm pissed. Beep, beep, beep. The whole time I take a shower. And then, dude, I cannot. Why? There's one rule with smoke detectors. Just change the battery and that's it. Nope. Not even that. I got the right battery. I put it in the right way. I did all the shit. Smoke detector. Please help me. Jesus Christ. I feel like a slave to a smoke detector. Dude, so I just ripped it off the wall and put it in my car so I didn't have to hear it anymore. So right now I just have a gutted circle in my wall with wires hanging out of it. And I put the smoke detector in my car because I was like, you're a smoke detector. You're lucky I didn't throw your bitch ass in a pond. So right now it's just in my car. Beep, beep, beep. I can't hear it and I'm proud. I might never drive anywhere again because it's pissing me. It took everything in me not to put that on the ground and stomp on it like a Coke can. Beep, beep, beep. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, dude. Cringe moment of the week. All right, let's do days of the week. Then I'll shut up. I can't wait for New Year's so I don't do a goddamn thing. Thursday, National Short Film Day. Man. I know that's like an art form, short films. And I know you got to start somewhere, but man, I've never watched one. Never watched a short film. Congrats on being short though. You got me there. Short film day. At least it's short, but man, I'm just not a movie person. I never will be. Short film? No. I'm sorry, but if I'm ever in a movie, it will probably be a short film and I'm going to eat my words one day. How about me wanting to be an actor and just not seeing any movies ever? You never seen that? No. What do you want to do? Be an actor? Huh? That's me. That's me. National Card Playing Day? Oh, God, bro. I know I've been kind of a whiny little... Dude, my mom, instead of saying whiny, my mom used to say snotty. Quit being so snotty. Weird words your parents said for 500. Snotty. Why are you being so snotty? Ew. Sorry I'm being so snotty. National Card Playing Day. You cannot. Man, even if it was like, I don't think I can ever. That's one thing I can't do. If you're going to teach me how to play it, no, I just can't do it. I've talked about this before, so I don't really want to go in on it, but it's just the last thing I'm willing to do is learn something. Imagine learning something. Imagine figuring something out. Imagine getting it. Like a whole ass card game explanation and then you execute it. You got to be the smartest person in the world. Dude, if you explain a card game to me, it's going to take me a whole year. I'm going to have to play it every single day and come back the next year and then we play and I'll be able to play. But every time there's a card game and there's a group of people, I'm like, you play for me and I'm just going to be here. Dude, I've been invited to so many like euchre. I've been invited to so many euchre parties and I'm like, I'll go, but I'm not touching a card. Dude, it's just work. Dude, if we're hanging out, dude, work is all day. And then you want me to stop working, go to your house and work more? You want me to memorize stuff and learn stuff and pay attention? Yo, I can do 3 adult things a day. 3. This is one of them. This is my one of 3 adult things of this podcast. Dude. And then I'll do one more thing. And then I'll do one more thing. I got to clean my apartment and I got to put together, I got to do some other shit. And then after all that, you want me to sit there and like think? No! I love when I turn into Satan on this podcast. No. Gross, dude. Euchre tournament? Suck it. Hey, we're having a euchre tournament. You want to blast a hole in his chest like a cartoon. You know when a cartoon gets shot, but they're not dead, and there's like smoke coming off of them, and they just have a gaping hole in their chest, and you can see through them? I'm picturing Bugs Bunny. That's what I just did to the guy asking me if I want to play cards. Hey, do you want to... Pledge of Allegiance Day. Can we update it? Update the shit. You remember when the church updated church and everybody's like, no. No, they should have. They should have updated a lot more too. But Pledge of Allegiance Day, this thing should be 6 seconds long and every word should mean something. The Pledge of Allegiance right now is like, what the fuck are we talking about? I pledge allegiance to the flag. The thought that we had to do that every morning growing up is culty. Of the United States. What a fucking, oh my God. Dude, if you made me say a prayer and the prayer and pledge, let's go, every morning. The fact that we were just doing that is amazing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Oh my God, fucking kill me. Dude, I can't even take the national anthem. When they do the national anthem before a game, I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom or changing the channel. This shit is boring. Worst part of the game. Imagine being a player in a basketball game and you're ready to go. I can't wait to get out there and play. And then you got to fucking do the national anthem. I'd be like, I don't want to play anymore, dude. This is annoying. The pledge, prayer and pledge every day at the beginning of the school day. Shut up. I'm done. Maybe the first day of school, but Jesus, every day? Am I crazy? That shit is annoying. Friday, National Pepper Pot Day. I don't know what that is, but I'll eat it. You know me, babe. I'll bong it. What's the next thing I should bong? New question. Barbecue sauce? I'll take down some A1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nothing's worse than that cocktail sauce. So now I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like I could have died and I didn't. I escaped death. The way I walked, I knew that day was going to be bad when I bonged the cocktail sauce. I woke up and I was like, fuck. Because, like, it's the fact that I had to go to the mall to buy a bong to do it. Like, that was the worst part. I was like, man, I got to, like, prepare to die. Is he going to bong barbecue sauce for the St. Louis show? We'll see. No interruptions day. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Man, if there's anything I love more than an interruption, I self-sabotage the whole day by interrupting myself. God, I'm so hungry right now. And that's part of it right there. Like, before I did this podcast, I was just eating and drinking everything because I was like, I don't know, maybe I will. I think I ate 3 chocolate balls. How about those chocolates that are like gold? They're like, they have a weird like name. You know what I'm talking about? They come out during Christmas, but they're like, you know, you can get them all year round. They're like super bougie looking. And they're like in the half shell thing, and like there's a gold foil ball. They're called like something Farrar. Like, it's the most like, why the fuck would I buy that candy? You know what I'm talking about? Why those suck? You know what I mean? What are those? I don't want to look them up because I don't want to give them any airtime. But I'm like, those can go right to hell, bro. If those disappeared, I think everybody would be like, oh yeah, those, I remember those. No one would care. Farrar chocolate for Ferrero. Yeah, there it is. Hey, if you like these, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. They're not good though. Ferrero Rocher? What the fuck? Ferrero Rocher. I don't like you. They're just so mid. They're just so mid. They really are. They're just like, hey, Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Who's buying this? But I've never gotten more than this year. I was getting them for Christmas. Oh, here, have you ever had one of the? No, I've never had one of those because they look like no fun. That's what that candy is. No fun. They look like some grandparents' candy, and even grandparents would be like, nah, I don't want that shit. Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Get out of here, man. Who do you think you are coming in here with your razzle dazzle ass gold wrapper? I don't know. That's just not. And I'm not talking shit like I haven't had them. I ate them. And I had 3 of them. And I was like, these. No, I'd rather have an M&M original. Original M&M. You know those are the worst ever. Original M&Ms. Yeah, I'm not into those. And I wish I could be. And salute if you like them, but do you really? Are you lying to yourself? There's so much better candy out there that you can fuck up. Ferrero Rocher. Sorry, babe. Hey, you're trying too hard. I know you got to try, but but you just haven't found it yet. But I think you've found it, and that's where you're wrong. Saturday. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Saturday. National Bicarbonate of Soda Day. I don't know what that means, but lately I had a Dr. Pepper. There's no reason Dr. Pepper should be that good. Oh, there is no reason Dr. Pepper should slap like that. I took one sip and I was like, I've had Dr. Pepper before, but fuck. That shit is good. And it was kind of like not great for a while. And then something happened and Dr. Pepper started, I don't know what it was, but people's like, I know now. I get it. Maybe it was the college football thing that they did, but like their marketing promotion, I was like, all right, Dr. Pepper. And I tried it the other day. Yo. I'm like, this is just ice cream. This is cold ice cream melted. Fuck, it was so good, dude. That tastes like nothing else in the world. Dr. Pepper tastes like nothing. Coke is like, but Sprite is like, all right, okay, I get what they're doing with Sprite. There's no really household carbonated drinks that hit like Dr. Pepper, Sprite. For a minute, I was into like Crush. But now I'm like, it kind of gives me a headache. But Dr. Pepper is so good. Dr. Pepper, I get it. I get how people are addicted to Dr. Pepper. Like, fuck. That is. I drank that shit and I say this. That is snazzy. It makes me want to snap my fingers and shake my little stupid ass. Ba-boom-ch. Ba-boom-ch, ba-doom-ch, ba-doom-ch, ba-doom-ch. So good. Imagine like having a bowl of ice cream and putting Dr. Pepper in it. I feel like the whole entire your apartment would explode. There's no reason Dr. Pepper should slap like that. Sprite's up there too. You ever had a Sprite and you're just like, God damn, that's exactly what I wanted. Like for some reason, when I want a Sprite, like I gotta have a Sprite. The word Sprite. It tastes like Sprite. Like it tastes like the word Sprite. I don't know how they did that, but damn. And it is like refreshing. You're like, Where are we at? Where are we at on time? We're just fucking chit-chatting away today, aren't we? Sunday. National Champagne Day. Never really understood champagne. Red wine, I get it because it like tastes a certain way, but champagne, I'm like, this just tastes like sparkling water that someone pissed in. I've never gotten that before. Champagne, and what's the other one? Pinot Noir, Pinot Grigio. I'm like, this tastes like piss. But I mean, you could say that about a lot of stuff, like beer. I'm like, this tastes gross, actually, all the time. But I'm still like, I've had beer before. Sometimes it is refreshing though. Guy who said he stopped drinking but now wants beer. Like, I get it. For some reason, I do get it. At the end of a long day, you ever just want to go home and crack a beer? Kinda. You know what? Now that you say it, a bottled, anything in a bottle, bottles and cans, dude. It's such a different thing. It's the same thing, just packaged differently. No, that's not it. It's the same thing. It's just in a different fucking package. There it is. That's Ashley, the producer I never told you guys about. No, anything in a bottle is 1,000 times better. It's crazy, actually, but it's just so much better and more fun. It's more fun. And you know that. Universal Hour of Peace Day. No, thank you. New Year's Eve is Sunday. The holidays really got it confused this year. I'm like, no way Christmas is on a Monday. That's disgusting. Huh? And New Year's Eve is on a Sunday? That's so weird. But like, I guess we're doing it. Make up your mind day. That's not going to be me. Dude, I can't decide on shit. Because I've made so many. Everyone's like, well, why can't you decide? Why can't you decide? Because I decide on, and I'm always wrong. I've never been right. So that's why I don't like making decisions. You don't like making decisions because you're like a Libra, rising, Scorpio, Capri Sun, animal crackers. No, every time I decide on something, it's fucking wrong and it pisses me off. So I don't want to do it anymore. That's why. You like can't make decisions. I know, because every time I do, it ruins my day. That's why I can't make decisions. Thank you. Bye. Then I call him back and I'm like, should I have hung up? Monday, New Year's Day. New Year's Day, what a stupid day where everybody's just like, huh? Is that open? Over under on how many times on New Year's Day I'm going to go. I wonder if that's open today. Bro, that is an issue though. I was hungry on Christmas Eve. Good luck. Nothing open. Nothing. What are you supposed to do if you're hungry on Christmas Eve? Okay, my bad. After a certain time. It's like 8:30 p.m. Christmas Eve. I was like, dog, not even Walgreens? Gas station, food services, food marts and shit. Food marts, such an old ass word I just said. Nothing. I'm like, Papa John's closed at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Shut up. Stay open. Are you kidding me? Christmas Eve pizza. Christmas Eve za. Now we're talking. But I didn't eat a goddamn thing on Christmas Eve. I woke up on Christmas starving. And I didn't eat till like 4 p.m. Christmas Day was bad for me, bro. It's bad. Went to like my stepmom's house. It was so weird. It like, you know, when something's so like, it doesn't hit. You know, when something's so uncomfortable, it wasn't uncomfortable. I was just like, I don't want to, this sucks. You know, when something sucks so bad, you got to take a nap after to like forget it happened. That's what I had to do on Christmas. I was like, I'm trying to enjoy this and not be like in a bad mood and like trying to like, you know, just fucking do it and be entertaining and a good person and like, you know, lighthearted, all the things. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm trying, but it's just not working. And I went home. It was raining and shit. And I went home and I went to sleep for like 3 hours because I was like, that sucked. And then I woke up and I was in a better mood. Something ever sucks so bad, you gotta kind of die after it for 3 hours. Just die. I was like, I gotta die after that. And I woke up and I was like, okay, back. Sometimes you just gotta die. What do we do when we don't like something? We just die for a little bit on the couch with SportsCenter on. 6 volume SportsCenter. Perfect. I don't need to hear SportsCenter. I can just watch it and then go to sleep with a big blanket on. Love it. All right, I gotta go. This is crazy. I love you guys. Espresso fam, join Patreon, get every other podcast in a live stream on Sunday. And all the secrets of the world. And some merch. And like, bro, just, it's a good time over there. And I encourage you to join. I would like you to join, please. Because it's how I survive. And I'll see you in St. Louis. Got a show January 25th. It's going to be a banger. And we're going to kiss after. Get your merch, BenedictPolizzi.com, FBOY at checkout for 25% off. And watch FBOY Island season 1, 2, and 3 on the CW. It's free. You don't even have to log in. You just get the app and then type in FBOY Island. It's probably on the home screen, and then you just watch it. And it's good. Promise. What else, man? There's some other shit. There's some other announcements. I think that's it. Yeah. Tell your homies and your girlies about the pod. So we're a fam here, and it's just gonna get better and better. And I love you guys. Thanks so much. See you next time. Fuck.